This is the Sky King or the Zero Fighter. It's the paper airplane design that was used to set the Guinness World Record for longest paper airplane flight at just over 29 seconds. So let's do it. This is all you need. First thing we're gonna do is cut our paper down to size, because this is the size of paper that we're gonna need. It's 210 millimeters by 148 millimeters. So whatever way you like to, cut down your paper to size. First thing we're gonna do is fold it down in half. Then we're gonna take this one edge here and fold it up to the crease. Flip it over to the other side and do the same thing with this edge right here. Open it up and fold this tip all the way down to the bottom. All right, open it up and flip it over, and you can see we just made this crease right here. We're gonna fold the tip down so that the line created by the bottom of these flaps is right on top of that crease we just created. Fold it down, crease. Open it up, flip it over, and we just created this crease right here. We're gonna do that same step where we fold it down so the bottom of those flaps lines up with that crease we just made. Fold and crease. Fold the corner down to the middle crease. Do the same thing on the other side and open it up. So we just made this crease right here and this crease right here. We're gonna fold this edge down along that new crease. Fold and crease it. Nice, and do the same thing on the other side. Open those folds back up. We just made these creases right here. We're gonna fold this corner in so that that corner hits that crease we just made, and it makes an edge that ends at the other crease we made. Looks like this. Corner hits that first crease, edge ends at the other crease. Awesome, same on the other side. Cool. Refold our corners down to the middle crease. This triangle right here, we're gonna fold it up to lock the folds in place. If you look closely, you can see a crease that we made earlier on either side of the center line. Measure how far they are from the center. It should be about 8 millimeters, and mark 8 millimeters away from either side of the center crease on the bottom of the plane. Connect those creases with the marks that we just made. And along this line, we're gonna fold up to create a wing. Using our straight edge, our ruler, we're gonna line it along that line and kind of shove our other ruler underneath and fold it up. We'll do the same thing on the other side. This is what it looks like. We're gonna flip it over and now make our little winglets. Measure 6 millimeters each side on the top and bottom of those wings. Connect the marks. And then using our straight edge again, we're gonna kind of wedge those up along the lines. Do a little extra fold with our fingers, and now we're gonna fold up the tail. Fold it in half. Make a mark about 2 centimeters out, it goes down to the crease, the bottom of the plane. Fold along that crease over and over a bunch of times. Open it up. We're gonna try to poke it up to kind of invert that triangle that we just made. That's what you're looking for. Awesome. Now we're gonna work on the nose of the plane. Flip it over, and if you look super closely, there's a crease right here from a fold we made earlier. This is the intersection that we want to pay attention to. Fold the tip up, right up the middle so that the edge hits that intersection we circled, right there. Flip it over, fold it in half, and this is the fold that we just made. Look at the plane head on and pinch it right behind that fold that we just made. Now dig your finger in between the two sides, creating kind of like a pocket right there. Push the tip of that pocket up so that the pocket kind of closes on itself. Push it up. That looks awesome. Now take the tip of the pocket and fold it right back down, kind of like in half. Crease that down pretty hard. Open it back up. Using the tip of a pencil or something like that, reach into the flaps and give them a nice little tug out on both sides. And carefully, you should be able to push down the tip of the pocket and kind of squash it down into a nice rectangle shape that looks like this. Turn it on its side and fold back the nose on either side of the plane. Refold your wings down now that the nose is folded back. There's a little more paper to fold, so it might be a little tough. Open it up, recheck your winglets, and you are ready to fly. Here are a couple more paper airplane tutorials if you guys would like to check them out. Thanks for watching. I hope it helped.